Welcome to our channel Practically Logical. I hope you all are doing good, and as always we are here with a new topic. Before we go into the new topic, I want to take prior apology for the people if I hurt anybody's sentiments or emotions. I hope you all will enjoy the show. Today's topic, rather than to be called as a general topic, I would like to take it a little bit specifically. Now, this is all about the current situation of our country with respect to the disease coronavirus. Now, this is very important, guys. Now, why I'm taking this topic is that much serious it has to do with our lives, because of that reason. Now, specifically when we talk about the country situation now, like there was a time when every country used to look up to India on the precautionary measures we had taken to contain these diseases in the initial stages. But now, everything has got out of control. Now, this is something which you have to always be very careful with. Now, you know that India has a specific quality. Like India is very good country for marketing. Whether it is electronics, whether it is the food and supply, whether it is labor, anything you take in, India is a very good place for marketing. And why it booms is only because of the people, because the interest of the people or the unity of the people, what we call it. Now, even though we may be second in the population in the world compared to the China being the number one, why we are a good market is only because we are actually guided, or like for us somewhere the unity stands with us, and that may not be the case with other countries. So when the unity is there, it helps in the growth of the economy. Right now, to an extent, even though not everybody 100% if it is not working, but at least 40 or 50% works also is good, and that is a very good point when it comes to the marketing. The same strategy is actually getting applied on this coronavirus situation. So because once it starts to spread, then it spreads like a wildfire. Now that's something which we have to always look into it. It may be like the precautionary measures what we are taking, or it may be by the understanding of the things which has been told by some of the experts, which we are not understood properly. And that's some of the reasons which has led to this wildfire. I used to term it like a forest fire actually. Okay, now how fast it's spreading? Because once it starts spreading, it's very difficult to contain it. Now that's what's happening with us now. And there are some specific states where the virus is spreading too huge in numbers, and we are trying our best. Like each state is actually, they are doing their best into containing this disease. But today I will be more specifically towards the Kerala. Now I hail from that place, so I have to talk a lot about that particular state. Now what happens to that state? Kerala is being considered as one of the literate states, right? Like the 100% literacy rate, we have it in this country, in this particular state. Now, when the intelligence is more, okay, people try to overrule the science or the law. So this kind of overruling nature sometimes somewhere is backfiring us. When we know everything about the epidemic, we know everything about the epidemic. We know how to stop it, how it forms, how it spreads, everything we know. But still we are so careless in obeying what we are supposed to do. But we are very good in giving advices. You might have noticed that. We are very good in giving advices, but we never take advices. Now that's something somewhere at present is affecting Kerala. Kerala was even uploaded by the WHO recently for the way how we were able to stop it completely. When in case of the Nipah virus, which we had it before, now how we contained it, we stood like an example for the entire world, and people had that hope for this corona thing. But here what happened was the arrogance or the intelligence or the smartness of the Keralites has spoiled it. The government, I'm not blaming the government, I'm not blaming the physicians or the primary workers who are dealing with these things. It's all about the people. I want to only talk about the mentality of the citizens. It's still not too late. At least if we try this, there is the major thing about this virus is all about breaking the chain. Now, are we actually doing it? recently, if you take the examples of the entrance exams or the public gatherings, you know that he has been the main causes. Now, still we are so eager to blame the expats, those who are coming from different countries. We are still blaming them that they are responsible. Why you are not thinking that this virus is also spread by the communication what you are having? If somebody from your home is going for the work and if he returns back, is he maintaining the protocol which he's supposed to do it? Go and wash your hands and taking a shower and then coming and sitting or mingling with his family members. How many of you are able to do that? Or how many of you are finding it doing the same thing? Now, this was happening the initial stage where you had the fear. Now, automatically the fear is getting less. And because of that, your dedication towards all these things also getting low. Now, that's somewhere we failed actually. I appreciate the efforts and the steps taken by the government, the doctors, the healthcare workers, and the scientists, all these people who are associated with this coronavirus. Now, you should understand one thing, that the science is still developing. Science, when you talk about the science, the fundamental truth, what we believe it as, it's still developing only. Every day we are finding one thing or the another in addition to what we know before. Now that's something which you should always keep in your mind. Now why I am saying this, because okay, if we take the example of the same coronavirus, earlier it was understood that the virus is spread by if you are in contact with somebody, or if you are standing close by, and if you're talking, the saliva maybe transferring through the particles which is been spitted out from your mouth. And then we learned about the even the virus may be living upon the objects which you are touching for 18 hours, and then it can even spread if somebody has taken something for time being, and also all sort of these things we have learned it. Now every day we are adding up to that. It's not that we are reducing it, we are adding to the knowledge. Now the latest studies it says that it can be even communicate, or it can be even spread through the air. It's an airborne disease. Now that was something which we never thought when it was in the initial stages. Now that's why I'm saying science is developing. It's not a complete thing. So what happens is the precautions what you take matters a lot here. It's not that once you encounter with the disease, okay, you take the actions. No, it's not going to work in this particular case. In this particular case, it's the precautions what you take. That matters a lot. Now when you talk about the Kerala situation, the people there doesn't understand how bad it can be to an extent. Now that makes a huge difference. You know, like when I say how bad it is, the death rate, you can look into it. How many people are being infected, you can look into it. Now if you take the entire country's the statistics, you will come to know that it started with like 5,000, 10,000, it goes to 15, 20, suddenly it reaches like half a lakh being getting affected in a day. And the day is not so far that if we go in this rate, we are going to overcome USA at least in this matter. Now that makes something, the statistics will be very scary if you look into it. Now the country from where it originated, it is not anywhere in the picture. Now how they are able to contain it? Look at the countries which were affected before, Italy, France, all these countries, how they are able to contain it, and why we are struggling. When everybody's ratio or the rate started to decline, our rate is shooting up. And where were we wrong? Have you ever thought about it? Guys, I'm telling you once again, in this matter, unity doesn't work. Divide and rule, that works a lot here. That is a philosophy which you're supposed to take in. That's why even the lockdowns when we put in, people find a lot of excuses to come out of their homes. Okay, there are a lot of short films, commercials, ads, everything there. They're making fun of the people, and people are enjoying it rather than taking it seriously. Now, when are we going to open our eyes? Now that makes a huge difference, guys. Come on, start acting upon it, and raise your voice to make others understand about the situation. You and me may be understanding, but what about our parents and grandparents? They will not understand the thing about what is the new terms which you'll be using it. Okay, our information comes through lot of information comes through the Facebook or the TikTok or Snapchat, Instagram and all. But what about the older generation people who doesn't have any access to that? for those people, it's our duty. It becomes our duty to go and educate, to get get the information reaching to them. That will make a huge difference. So start believing in the things which you already know. It's not about you don't know anything. And we being the educated people, you know many things. You should know how to use the knowledge which you have acquired it. And if you can use in the proper way, that is going to make a huge difference. Thank you for patiently watching the video, and I would really appreciate your comments. Whether it is positive or negative, I don't mind it. I will always take it as a positive note. And as a precautionary measure, I am taking the first weapon where I am going to fight this virus. And you people also, please stay at home, stay safe, and break the chain. Till we meet for the next video. Bye bye. Thank you.